What's up, Zern? Taddy? Nobody else? Cool, man. Show sucks anyway. Fuck it. Right? Yeah, show sucks, bro. Sucks.
When a competent observer looks for signs of despotism in a community, he looks beyond fine words and noble phrases.
Hey everybody, I thought I might make a video every once in a while just to go on record with just the insane cartoon level devolvement into complete ridiculous mockery that is becoming our country.
Everything is a scripted reality show.
Just so that it's on record somewhere, because so much is happening so quickly that by next week, when all the new insane stuff happens, we're going to forget this stuff. And I think it's important enough that it needs to be put somewhere.
After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression,
like this past week, which began with everyone talking about how the Department of Homeland Security has been sending administrative subpoenas to companies like Google, Meta, Reddit, and Discord in an attempt to get the names, email addresses, telephone numbers, and other data that could be used to identify Americans who are critical of ICE online. Sparking people like me to ask, is this still America? Do we still have the Bill of Rights and the First Amendment?
The test of despotic power is that it can disregard the will of the people. It rules without.
I would definitely recommend
go.
TurboTax.
Damn it.
My tax expert, she was
Love you too,
amazing. She answered all of my
I gotta sell you some shit, man. You gotta call these people, man. They're great. You gotta call these people, Zern. You gotta go. You gotta go. All right, shit. Yeah. Please go. People to meet, things to do. We gotta go. Okay. Ah, fuck. This is hilarious. All right. Buy some shit. Be an American. Fuck yeah.
The consent of the governed.
Or have we fully devolved into some kind of authoritarian Gestapo land?
According to a memo from the acting ICE director obtained by the Associated Press, immigration officers can enter homes without a judicial warrant.
Where federal agents can use administrative subpoenas to show up at your doorstep and try to intimidate you because you said mean things about them on the internet.
Let's not pretend that the Trump administration has just started doing this and this has never been done before. The Biden administration took unprecedented action to investigate, to look through accounts.
Every time talk about a story, we can't bring up Biden.
Yes, we can.
Who is the president right now?
Trump.
Okay, so we need to talk about the president that campaigned on being so different from Biden and his administration in a variety of ways, including some of the bureaucratic things that he didn't like that he's now doing.
Which is something they've actually been doing now, by the way. I just think this is a great sign for where our country is headed, considering that ICE is now the highest funded federal law enforcement agency.
Did you guys know that? ICE has more funds than the FBI and CIA and all those mongos? Really? Wow. I did not know that. I did not know that, you know?
And they're rushing to spend $40 billion, and that's billion with a B, buying up old warehouses so they can convert them to detention facilities all over the country, basically under the exact same pretext as Rex 84.
I was particularly concerned, Mr. Chairman, because I read in Miami papers and several others that there had been a plan developed by that same agency, a contingency plan in the event of emergency that would suspend the American Constitution, and I was deeply concerned about it.
Administrative subpoenas, just by the way, are not judicial, meaning it's a form that's filled out and signed off on by the same agency that's going to execute it, completely unchecked by the separation of powers that this country enumerated in the Constitution is supposed to be
Truthstream
based
Media,
on.
yeah, of course.
I mean, that's super.
Well, duh. Fuck, man. This is my take on their shit, man. That's all. Nothing special. Truthstream Media, baby. It's in the link in the description, man. Go for it, bro. Check it out. Just spreading the word a little more, you know. They got a pretty good audience. Dude, they only have like 36,000 subscribers or something. What is it? No, 612. My bad. Must have been views I was looking at. Or 612,000. So, yeah, they got a pretty good audience, man. Pretty damn good. Private room. Okay, sir. Orange man's good. Orange man good. All right.
By the same agency that's going to execute it, completely unchecked by the separation of powers that this country enumerated in the Constitution it is supposed to be based on. I mean, that's super fun for an agency that isn't even in the Constitution, right?
We're joining forces to defeat government corruption.
Yeah. It's an agency that's not even in the Constitution. Yeah, it's bad. That's hilarious.
It is supposed to be based on. I mean, that's super fun for an agency that isn't even in the Constitution, right?
We're joining forces to defeat government corruption.
On February 19th.
Who is that mongo with the hat in the back
right.
there? Hold on.
We're joining forces.
Oh, these are hard hats. Okay. These are hard hats. I get it. Okay.
Forces to defeat government corruption.
On February 19th, President Trump convened a meeting of his newly formed Board of Peace, which he...
The Board of Peace. Oh, yeah. Let's do this. And let's do the Board of Peace. I like it, man. I like it a lot, man. Yeah, did you see the state of the bunion? I did not. I heard a little bit. I got in the car. It was on the radio. And I was like, it's so great. It's going to be great. It's wonderful things. It's going to go down. It was so great. So great. You're hilarious, sir. I miss you, bro, man. We got to get the friggin' crew back together, man. It was hilarious.
To defeat government corruption.
On February 19th, President Trump convened a meeting of his newly formed Board of Peace, which he created and named himself chairman for life of.
I'm going to name myself the chairman for life. I'm the greatest, and I'm going to be the great one. He's 47. He's 47. He's a legend. He's amazing.
Formed Board of Peace, which he created and named himself chairman for life of, and on whose executive board sits his son-in-law.
Shit, I could probably make something happen, sir. I could start a Google. You got Google, what is it, fuck, I don't even know what it's called. It's called Google something. Let me look. Hold on. I need a new, hold on. Give me a second. Fuck. Google, Gmail, Google. What the fuck is that? I haven't used it for so long. Fuck. Google Meet. Do you have Google Meet? Do you have a Google account? I could probably start a Google thing because you don't have Discord, right? I'd say just join my damn fucking server, but that's not happening. Google Meet. You got that? Google Meet. Yeah? All right, hold on. Fuck. Let me start one, and I'll put it in the chat. You guys can join. All right, hold on. Google Meet. Here we go. New meeting. Start a new meeting. Share your meeting. Send an invite. How do I do that? Copy meeting invite. There we go. All right. Copied. Start now. Okay. I got a Google Meet going. Let me put it in the chat. All right. My camera's off. Microphone's good. I can see it moving. All right. Here you go. Let me paste it. Anybody can join. Whoever you're going to join. Here you go. What the hell, right? Fuck it, join. Fuck it, I don't care. There it is. It's in the chat. And join the meet. Google Meet. Ugh, it's so great. It's just so cock. I don't know. Whatever it is. Yeah, the board of peace. Really? All right, you guys can join the meet. I'll screen share. You can fucking watch it over here. Hold on. Screen share. Yeah. This so sucks. Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah. That screen share that. My screen. I don't have a camera on. No, I'm screen sharing. So if you join, you can see what I'm streaming on YouTube. All right. Welcome to the show. All right, there it is. I did what you asked. I'm the man. All right. All right, back to the board of peace, man. What the hell?
And named himself chairman for life of, and on whose executive board sits his son-in-law, Jared Kushner.
A lot of these people are volunteers. They're doing this not for any personal gain. People are not personally profiting from this.
And then he announced that the U.S. government would be making a $10 billion contribution to his newly formed Board of Peace, which he created and named himself chairman for life of.
I want to let you know that the United States is going to make a contribution of $10 billion to the Board of Peace.
$10 billion. It's not. It's a little bit of money. It's not that much. Yeah, it's not that much. I could see what the fuck,
which
man.
He created and named himself chairman for life of.
I want to let you know that the United States is going to make a contribution of $10 billion to the Board of Peace. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, thank you. Dude, he makes it sound like we're talking about $10, man. They're gonna toss in a $10. It's all good, bro. We're good.
Need a brand new roof in Los.
You guys need a new roof? I know you guys do, man. I mean, you got to get a permit, though, man. You got to get a permit. You get a new roof. These are great roofs, the best roofs ever. So great. It's gonna be like the greatest roof you've ever had. A roof over your head. Everybody gets a new roof. It's a new roof for everyone. I'm just going to give everybody a new roof. That's what I'm going to do, Teddy. I'm going to give you a new roof.
Great support for that. Thank you.
And named himself chairman for life of.
I want to let you know that the United States is going to make a contribution of $10 billion to the Board of Peace. Thank you.
Am I watching a fucking... This has got to be like a Simpson episode we've all worked our way into, right? What the hell else could it be, man? Zern, did you figure out your Google Meet yet? What the hell's wrong with you? A contribution.
And we've had great support for that number. And that number is a very small number when you look at that compared to the cost of war. That's
OBP, what's up, baby? Yeah, we're in a fucking middle of a freaking... It's a Simpson episode, man. And this is like a Mr. Orange guy. He's in charge. Okay, that's great.
Very small number when you look at that compared to the cost of war. That's 2 weeks of fighting. It's a very small number. It sounds like a lot.
It's just 2 weeks of fighting for the $10 billion. So it's $5 billion a week you spend on fighting. That's it. Oh, fuck. They're just building a new aircraft carrier. It costs $30 fucking billion. $30 billion? $30 billion, yeah. 10 billion buys 2 million roofs at $5K. All right, we got some new roofs. Everybody's getting a new roof. 2 million new roofs for everybody. Yeah, it's so great.
But it's a very small number, so we're committed to $10 billion.
You might ask yourself, as I did, how that squares with Article 1, Section 9, Clause 7 of the Constitution on appropriations, where it straight up says, quote, no money shall be drawn from the Treasury, but in consequence of appropriations made by law. But since we really don't have a Congress, I don't even know why you would bother asking. Trump's announcement, by the way, of giving himself basically $10 billion of taxpayer money from the government happened on the same day that the Congressional Budget Office announced that there will be an immediate 7% payment cut to Social Security benefits in 2032, followed by an average 28% benefit drop from 2033 onward.
The Social Security Trust Fund is funded by payroll taxes. They're the taxes that we pay on every paycheck. It is not funded out of the general revenue like the rest of the economy. And so we can't run a deficit, which means that when the Social Security Trust Fund runs dry, which again is 1 year earlier in 2032 than was projected last year, according to the CBO report, on the budget and outlook that comes out every year, then payments have to be curtailed.
How come people like this can always stare straight into the camera and
yeah. How can a guy stare straight in the camera and just say, hey, man, you're getting fucked over and we're fucking you. What are you going to do? What the hell are you going to do about it?
Payments have to be curtailed.
How come people like this can always stare straight into the camera and tell you things like this?
Because he's a fucking Mongo. That's why.
This government has endless amounts of money to just inject into the system whenever they feel like it. They can send it to foreign countries.
$15 million to educate soldiers in Africa about providing activities for education about how to not get AIDS. I really hope to God that by now people know how to not get AIDS, and I don't know why the American people have to pay $15 million for that.
Spend it on war, give it to banks, build concentration camp networks, whatever.
$38 billion for the concentration networks. $38 billion, dude.
Spend it on war, give
billion.
it to banks, build concentration camp networks, whatever the hell they want. But when it comes to your grandma not even being able to afford her studio apartment and a bowl of oatmeal, then it's like we all got to make cuts, even though it was your money that they took from you. Social Security, of course, the Ponzi scheme that Americans are forced to pay into for their entire working lives.
69 million people, seniors, receive a Social Security check each month. For many of those 69 million, it is the majority, if not all, of the income they rely on every month.
Please, sir, I want some more.
More? Imagine being able to.
Oh, just imagine being able to
about it. Meet base.
Be a Mongo. You gotta get the base 44 Mongos. Come on. Everybody knows that. I wish I wasn't such a cheap cuck. I could probably give Google some of my money, right? No? Fuck. I guess they got enough money. They don't need my money. Right? They don't need my money. Right? I don't think so.
This happened that same day. He announced that he was directing the release of all the files. No, not the Epstein files, which they've barely released half of, but alien and extraterrestrial life and UFO files.
Have any of you guys looked into the UFO files? I haven't, but I probably should, huh? I should probably check that out, man.
Short, I will just confirm that yes, we do have a moon base.
To which a lot of people said, that's so neat. Where are the rest of the Epstein files?
Now these motherfuckers trying to distract us by releasing classified alien and UFO document. Don't nobody give a you the monster, motherfucker. Trying to distract us. When you the monster. I'll go smoke a joint with E.T.
I go smoke a joint with E.T., bro. I like that. I love that, man. Come on, that's hilarious.
You the monster. I'll go smoke a joint with E.T. Scared of your bitch ass.
Although we do live in a comedy sketch now, so perhaps the reason for announcing the release of the alien files might have something to do with, I don't know, the fact that they've been teasing war with Iran all week.
I've said too much already. What I can show you is the images that have been beamed down to us from the Odyssey satellite system just a couple hours ago. This is the view out of the front door of the United States Secret Moon Base. This was taken yesterday before we discovered the bear problem. And this one was taken just a couple hours ago.
Mr. James. Yeah, those bears appear to have guns and motorcycles.
We believe they may be involved in some sort of intergalactic drug cartel, perhaps affiliated with one of the interstellar wizard alliances.
Wizard alliances?
Yes, next question.
Just a thought, more of a shot in the dark, but we wouldn't happen to be invading Iran today, would we?
You got me.
I fell for it. You almost got away with that one.
I guess we are in a fucking comedy show at this point, bro. Zern never made it. He didn't make it, man. What the hell happened, bro? He didn't make it, bro. Fuck. Put it out there just for you, man. Fuck. Bongo. All right. We are in a comedy show. Oh, my God. This is crazy. This is crazy, man.
It's Trevor Moore.
I don't give a if they if tomorrow they have a press conference with Yoda, Spock, Alf. Be like, cool story, bro. Cool story. Cool. Now where the rest of them files you in? Where the rest of them millions of files? With your monster ass. Don't nobody give a Man.
On Friday, in a major ruling on presidential power, the Supreme Court struck down Trump using flimsy emergency declarations to bypass Congress and impose tariffs.
They say that that is not actually in the language of that statute, that this power was not authorized by Congress through how it was written. President Trump argued otherwise, that he has broad authority as president if he believes there is a national emergency.
Yeah, you
Tax,
suck,
of course,
man.
being
What the hell?
exactly what a tariff is, which is awesome considering 90% of Trump's unconstitutional tariffs were paid by us Americans here in America.
Well, it's going to be a food fight going after $175 billion, isn't it? So
I got a feeling the American people won't see it.
Yeah. Okay.
With one of Trump's own nominees to the highest court in the land, Neil Gorsuch, citing the Declaration of Independence, writing, Americans fought the revolution in no small part because they believed that only their elected representatives, not the king, not even parliament, possessed authority to tax them. It's probably not a great sign if one of your own nominees to the Supreme Court shoots down something you do as president as unconstitutional and cites the Declaration of Independence in his ruling.
Did you guys catch that? That's as good as it gets.
Tax them. It's probably not a great sign if one of your own nominees to the Supreme Court shoots down something you do as president as unconstitutional and cites the Declaration of Independence in his ruling. And how did our president handle this news, you might ask? By holding a press conference where he said he can basically do whatever he wants.
But I am allowed to cut off any and all trade.
I can do whatever I want
with that same country. In other words, I can destroy the trade. I can destroy the country. I'm even allowed to impose a foreign country destroying embargo. I can embargo. I can do anything I want, but I can't charge $1. Because that's not what it says. And that's not the way it even reads. I can do anything I want to do to them, but I can't charge any money. So I'm allowed to destroy the country, but I can't charge them a little fee.
Then, instead of going, oh, that's unconstitutional, he turned around and said he's going to implement...
Who is this Mongo on the right, man? I saw a video with him laughing at... something recently. Yeah, I don't know his name, but he's a real cuck. He was involved with 9/11, I think.
And instead of going, oh, that's unconstitutional, he turned around and said he's going to implement a 10% global tariff.
That's the cuck that owned the fucking the Twin Towers, right? Or he had some employees there that died, like 1,500. I don't know. A bunch of employees died. And he was taking his kid to school that morning. That's who that Mongo is. Yeah.
He turned around and said he's going to implement a 10% global tariff.
A president can actually charge more tariffs than I was charging in the past period of a year under the various tariff authorities. So we can use other of the statutes, other of the tariff authorities, which have also been confirmed and are fully allowed. Therefore, effective immediately, all national security tariffs under Section 232 and existing Section 301 tariffs, they're existing, they're there, remain in place, fully in place.
What I say goes, see? I'm the law around here.
Today I will sign an order to impose a 10% global tariff under Section 122, over and above our normal tariffs already being charged.
He's doing this, by the way, under Section 122 of the Trade Act of 1974, which was passed under Gerald Ford and gives the president the ability to impose temporary tariffs in the case of a fundamental international payments problem. As the director of the National Taxpayers Union, Brian Riley, pointed out, the U.S. doesn't have an international payments problem since the floating exchange rate was adopted more than 5 decades ago, so this is actually also just illegal.
His Justice Department, in our case, filed briefs to the United States Supreme Court.
I know,
and the
it's
Court of
boring.
Appeals
I
and said
told you
Section
guys
1
this shit sucked, man. It's right in the fucking title. I appreciate you guys sucking it out.
122 is inapplicable and the president can't use it. So now he's turned around 100%. I'm not sure what his rationale could be to turn around. And he's going to have to somehow argue against his own Justice Department's interpretation of the statute.
Then he turned around on Truth Social and said, actually, it's going to be a 15% worldwide tariff. And I just want to point out that not even King George III woke up one day and went, you know what I think I'm going to do is tax the entire world 15%.
Come on, King George, he was a cock. He could have done it, but, you know, he didn't have television and the internet. Can't join. Zern, man. Can anybody else join? I don't know. Does it work? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work anymore. Fuck, I don't know.
What to do is tax the entire world 15%.
Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Stop calling me, you
Listen to me. We traced the call. It's coming from inside the house. Do you hear me? It's coming from inside the house.
Make America great again. And interestingly, we've already made it great, so I don't have to use that, but I don't think we'll ever give up on MAGA. MAGA's always going to be with us.
You could say, wow, so everything's devolving into this kind of mafia-run police state circus nightmare, but at least we have Maha, right? Wrong. More like Mahaha, because the joke is on us.
The joke is on us.
Fitness lovers.
Hold on, you guys like fitness? You guys are fitness lovers. I know you guys are. You guys got to get this new food in a bag, dude. You got to get the food in a bag. It's protein in the bag, Mongos. All right? Get the protein in a bag. If you order now, man, you get half off your next order, plus shipping, of course. And service fees. Forgot to add those in. Oh, my bad. Yeah, you got lots of protein? Come on, sir.
Sorry, I just really wanted to make that joke. I know that's lame, but I just really wanted to make that joke. But it is. It's like mahaha, because there's no way that. Remember when during his run for president, Trump said this?
We're going to get toxic chemicals out of our environment, and we're going to get them out of our food supply. We're going to get them out of our bodies. We'll get them out of our body, right? Right?
Right.
Yeah, no. On February 18th, Trump signed an executive order promoting the national defense by ensuring an adequate supply of glyphosate-based herbicides, calling one of the likely culprits in America's chronic disease epidemic, quote, crucial to the national security and defense. And that description of the culprit in America's chronic disease epidemic, that's actually not mine. That actually comes from a June 14th, 2024 post by our Health and Human Services Secretary, RFK Jr., who happened to go on a podcast last month and straight up say that he believes glyphosate causes cancer.
Well, I believe that that glyphosate causes cancer.
The timing of this EO might lead one.
The new pyramid. We got a new pyramid. It's upside down pyramid, but we got a new one. We got a whole bunch of weird stuff. It used to be the other way around. What the hell happens, Ern? What the fuck?
To wonder if it maybe, just maybe, has anything to do with the fact that the day before he signed it, Bayer Global, who owns Monsanto, just got done settling a class action lawsuit for $7.25 billion to, quote, significantly contain the litigation
Simpsons
claims
die.
alleging Roundup
Yes.
causes non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Make America healthy again. We're going to make America healthy again, you know?
It's gonna be great. So great. Come on, everybody. You're gonna get healthy. You need some glyco. You gotta have some stuff, man. Protein in a bag. Come on.
I don't know how anybody thinks they're voting their way out of this.
You are going to vote tomorrow in an election which will do one of two things. Keep our limited government with its constitutional freedoms, rights, and responsibilities, or change them for unlimited government and a planned economy.
Like, I get it. We're run by a cabal of satanic pedophiles. There's tremendous wealth inequality.
That's what I look like, Zern. Right there. Yeah, I get it. We're run by a cabal of fucking Mongos. Yeah.
We're run by a cabal of satanic pedophiles. There's tremendous wealth inequality. We have a...
Did he say equality or inequality? I think he meant inequality. Did he? I think he said equality. There's no fucking equality, bro. I don't know where
Like,
you're
I
at.
get it. We're run by a cabal of satanic pedophiles. There's tremendous wealth inequality.
Yeah. He's talking too fast, man. He said equality. Wealth and equality, not inequality. Who the fuck is this Mongo?
We have a technocracy that's built autonomous drone armies, but you can still have a good life.
The only way to fix a republic once it's corrupted is to remove the corruption and restore the lost principles. That is the only way to fix this problem. That is the only way this is going to change.
It is difficult to comprehend the level of state-sponsored criminality we are witnessing because our country has never experienced anything like it.
Well, I think they have experienced a lot of shit like this. It was just wasn't, available to everybody to read every day. But yeah, this shit's been going on forever. Come on, don't kid yourself.
There's no whataboutism like, but the last 5 presidents were also all terrible, so I can be too. Like, that's not a response. It's not a rational argument as to justifying any of this. It doesn't work. Everything that we try to do will just make things worse unless those things are removing the corruption and restoring the lost principles.
Yeah, I've been saying that for 30 years. Like, if we could just get rid of the corruption, man, we got plenty of money. Everything's going to be fine. We can work this out. But no. The corruption keeps going, keeps getting worse. Yeah. I mean, they got $10 billion going to the Office of Peace.
Are removing the corruption and restoring the lost principles.
What the fuck are we?
I
What
said
the
to
fuck
my
are we
people,
gonna?
am I allowed to give myself the Congressional Medal of Honor?
This is fine.
It never stops. Sorry, Joe. Joe Dirt, man. Dude, I miss you, Joe Dirt. Fuck. Where the fuck you been? Fuck. Where did I meet you, Joe Dirt? I met you. You where? You remember? Remember where we met? Yeah. Damn. It's been a minute. Fuck, it's been like 8 years. 7, 8 years? Damn, Joe. Where you been, man? All right, I'm still out here. We're still out here, bro. Let's keep going.
Otherwise, this is the fall of the Roman Empire 2.0.
I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently. That's okay.
And the only thing that makes it even a little bit more entertaining is we have memes now.
We have memes, people. We got memes. That's all we got. We got fucking memes. That's it. That's all we got. Shit. That was that. Yeah, I didn't see the speech afterwards. I didn't see the speech. Dude, I don't know. I'm just a bit in the fucking dark about all this stuff, man. But I'm in the light, but, it's fucking crazy out there, man. It's absolutely crazy, man. All right, what else do I got? Do I got anything else to share? I don't know, man. Maybe some music or something. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. Well, yeah, that was crazy, man. What a world, people. What a world, man. What a world. What a world, man.
Meet Max Out.
What
He's a
world, man.
using his full line of credit.
Hey, use your full line of credit to get... What the fuck? I got some loose ends to handle here. Hang on. All right, here we go. Loose ends, people. Kind of a flat earth song. In a lot of ways, kind of a flat earth song.
You tell other stories as your own. You say you miss us, but you never come home. Yeah, you're something else, or maybe just someone. When the wind blows, do you feel yourself coming undone? Can't tie together all the loose ends. Can't be everybody's best friend. Yeah. Sooner or later you'll have to follow your own trend. Loose ends, loose ends. Pages and pages of things you wrote, but you never show me, you never get that close. Searching for a story that fits. Who can love you if you do not exist? Can't tie together all the loose ends. Can't be everybody's best friend.
All right. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. I guess that's it for today. I'll catch you guys later. Cheers. Thanks, everybody.